Hey, besties. Let me double check to make sure that this is, in fact, live streaming. Oh, I'm Mr. Romeo. You look adorable. Are you doing my cutie patootie? I don't think you're ready for the takedown. Okay, I am in fact live streaming. Love that. Okay. Alright. Let's... Oh. We have to go to the Dragon Spire. Don't look at my tree.
I love it when it snows. The world falls completely silent. And I can sleep undisturbed.
Mystery map. Okay, we just have to climb. Do I hear a cat? Try, man. I probably could have used a less difficult route, but you know. Hello! It's been a minute. Oh, Romeo, what are you doing? Okay. The cat's chewing on a business card. Shit. Can I make it? I just need to get to that part of the ledge. Okay. Take a moment, take a moment, take a moment. Okay, let's go. Where is face cam? I don't want it.
We should be getting close. Oh, look over there. Something seems odd.
Carefully inspect. Although everything is covered in snow, as a seasoned adventurer, you notice a spot on the ground that looks quite different from the surroundings. No, I did not draw Nikita. What the fuck? Nikki streams. I just put a pause on it. You remove the stone and find a sizable hole underneath, large enough to hit a human body. Because I kind of miss Genshin a little, so I'm doing some Genshin streaming here and there. But the hole is completely empty, and the surrounding markings make it look like something was dug up. Did an animal do this, or some monster?
Weird. There's a hole, but no body. The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy the bodies, but this location is different from the other two. Why not fill the hole, or smooth out the ground like the other places?
Pause hearing that make me so happy, fairy game. Oh my god. I love Infinity Nikki. I was like, Jesus Christ, what's the title? I love Infinity Nikki. I put money in it. I'm not gonna quit. If one person did all this, why not remove the traces like the others? And if Albedo isn't the one responsible, why was this location marked in his notes? I don't know if you saw, but on my page on YouTube here, I did talk about streaming from here on out, and it's gonna be a chill situation. I'm not gonna be doing it like a schedule that I was doing it before. Oh shit, I forgot. Oh, no. You're back. Did you find anything?
Yeah, but none of it helps Albedo's case.
The girl with the elf ears. I don't know her name. I see. A complicated result, but your efforts are appreciated. Did Albedo submit an appeal? Yes, he asked for a retrial. There are still questions surrounding the identities of the victims and the disappearance of the bodies. The minimal remains that were Jesus, I'm always yawning. The minimal remains that were uncovered have been sent for forensic analysts, which should provide some answers. It's just...
What's wrong? ...
If the victims turn out to be Mondstadt citizens, the situation becomes all the more serious. The second trial would likely have to be opened to the public. Oh. And I doubt public sentiment will be in Albedo's favor.
Yeah, not when the charges are so serious.
I don't want to say her name wrong. But, I mean, I don't know. I haven't touched Not Cry yet. The second trial is set to take place in 2 days. I hope you consider attending this one as well.
Of course.
Because I wanted to get done with these Archon quests.
We should all just stay positive.
Well said. When the time comes, I'll carry out my duty to the best of my ability. I was really hoping, man, I was on hiatus from Genshin Impact for almost a year. And they couldn't get their voices! Listen, just, what the fuck? The studio should just allow them to come back and be like, sorry, yo, dog, we're not doing AI anymore. Ugh, Miles. ... Oh, yeah. Where are we going? Oh, within 2 days. Okay. Romeo, are you feeling frisky, Romeo? Anyway, the past few days I've been busy with my bookshelf cleaning. Cleaning bookshelves, as in i.e. actually cleaning, but also cleaning out some books.
We should meet up with Jean.
That's time.
It's about time for the second trial.
Deshawn? Listen. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but thank you. I'll talk to Jane. Open up, Jane! Oh. It's night. Ah, you two, let me know if you're ready and we'll head out. Ready. Alright, follow me. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now convened for the second trial against Mr. Albedo. I, Jean Gunhilder, will once again oversee the proceedings. Representatives on both sides remain unchanged, and Mr. Dela, yep, will continue to serve as assessor. Ms. Hertha represents the prosecution, and Mr. Kaya speaks on behalf of the defense. The defendant in this case is Mr. Albedo, captain of the investigation team. With that, I now bring this trial to order. Miss Hertha, have the investigators made any new discoveries?
Yes. We sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office, and were able to conclude that these are, in fact, human remains. In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time.
Oh, and you didn't think to try to find them?
Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, one of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T. The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court.
Sorry, I was blowing my nose. Okay. Hensleman is male, 46 years old, marital status, marital. Oh my god. It's the greatest festival of Hindu in Nepal, which is today. Oh, how exciting! Like, is it like a fall festival? Like a harvest festival? Marital status, single. Occupation, hunter. Consistent with the conclusion in the last trial, his disappearance went unreported, likely due to his lack of relatives. In addition, medical records show that he sustained a mechanism-related injury to his leg 3 years ago. The damage on the femur bone Mr. Delig found is consistent with such an injury. My tummy is full because I have eaten delicious foods today. Ah, jealous. I'm going to a harvest festival of my own tomorrow. It's the I'm probably gonna say it wrong. Choseok Korean festival in the city I live close to, where I'm going to be eating delicious Korean food. Therefore, we can conclude that one of the victims in this case is Hinzelman. A specialized technique was likely used to accelerate the rate of decomposition.
Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature?
I don't know, bitch, I'm a nun. Alchemical or magical, both are possible, so make a vlog then. I don't have space on my phone. And I'm gonna be getting a new phone, but not by tomorrow.
Thank you for your testimony.
Mukbang of delicious food. I wish.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed. But
Now,
what about the
obviously,
defendant's
when I go to
motive?
Japan, I will be vlogging that whole entire trip. I'm going to be gone for 3 weeks in Japan.
Considering
Next
what he
year.
wrote in the letter,
I
we
don't
can
know if I
deduce that the defendant
brought
needed
that up at all
subjects
in
for
my
an alchemy
YouTube
experiment.
account. I'm going to
Who
Japan
better
next year.
than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed. In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain. A truly vile act.
I wonder if she's going to apologize when she realizes he's innocent.
In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would.
Another one, huh?
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master Diluc saw Mr. Albedo, I was there too. I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so around dawn, I decided to go for a walk. And that's when I saw
that Mr. Diluc
Master
has
Diluc.
those righteous bones in his body. But like, bro, pursuing justice will make you blind to everything else on the side.
I thought it might be nice to, chat. So I headed in his direction and then I saw it. Someone at the bottom of the cliff was...
Okay.
I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had a crush on Master Diluc in the first place.
Wow, not her admitting her crush to the fucking jury.
If I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never have been in that situation. Well, I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right thing to do. I'm sorry it took me so long.
I mean, obviously I'm not a lawyer, but in this aspect I would be like, how do we not know this girl is lying? Because of her crush on Diluc. I see. Just stepping forward was brave enough, Miss Donna. Like, I would think, did he pressure her into saying that she saw the same thing because of her crush? So I wouldn't. The court thanks you for your courage and commitment to justice.
Yes. Thank you.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most
Not gonna
accomplished
lie, this
alchemist in
storyline's
Mondstadt.
kinda
He has
a
the
little
skill,
boring.
no question.
The special investigator also uncovered some relevant evidence on that subject. I will now present it to the court.
Wait, does she mean...
The evidence we found in Albedo's office. The following are pieces of evidence uncovered in Mr. Albedo's office, the most important of which is this map. This map was found with the defendant's notes. The markings correspond with the description in the letter and the locations of the crime scenes. Does this map belong to you? Yes. Were you the one who marked these locations? Yes. You do realize that's basically an admission of guilt, don't you? The evidence against you is nearly insurmountable. No! Since you uncovered that compartment, I might as well expand on that matter.
We have witnesses and physical evidence. What could you possibly say in your defense?
What I always have. I never killed a single person.
Ugh, you have some nerve. Saying that when the evidence is stacked against you?
Miss Hertha, you've presented a meticulous and convincing case, I'll give you that, but I will not admit to something I didn't do.
So, what? You're just going to bombard the court with excuses?
That's a rather dismissive way to refer to an innocent man, to speak in his own defense. Besides, I'm not making excuses. I'm exercising patience.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo.
Perhaps not, but patience comes with its own reward. It's easy for things to remain buried in snow until someone comes along and brushes it away. Albedo seems serious but unfazed. Does that mean he really didn't do anything up untoward? I'm wondering if him saying that was a nudge nudge. He mentioned brushing off the snow. Is that supposed to be a hint? If it was a hint, then it must be something to do with Dragonspine. Which reminds me, one of the locations marked on the map we found was in Dragonspine, wasn't it? Lilith, you were the one who uncovered the notes, right? And I'm assuming you visited the third location marked on the map as well. Yes. Can you tell us what you found? You nod your head and give an honest account of the scene you found on Dragonspine. Whatever was kept in the hole was gone. The surrounding area bore the markings of an unknown creature. With everything covered in snow, no one knew where there was something to discover in the first place.
Then, there must also have been a body.
A body that... I need to think about this. What clues am I missing? Okay. Oh shit, let's go to the first. The first marked location is near Mondstadt. Patrice saw Albedo use alchemy to dig a hole and bury a body there. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric was found in the bushes nearby. Taken together, this evidence seems to suggest that Albedo killed someone and concealed the body. The second marked location is between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery, where D-Luke saw Albedo bury the body of an adult male. D-Luke described nearly the same events as Beatrice. There's no reason for them to collude against Albedo, so their testimony should be trustworthy. D-Luke found teeth and a femur bone at the scene, and Donna confirmed his version of events because she was also there that night. The two should have no reason to set Albedo up. Despite her crush, Donna wouldn't lie about something like that just to get D-Luke's attention. Not to mention, Donna has been acting strange since before the trial. Hold on. The third marked location is in Dragonspine. We only knew about it because we found the map in the hidden compartment. During our investigation, Paimon and I discovered a hole beneath the snow, big enough to hide a human body. There were also claw marks around the outside. But there was no body or any remains whatsoever. The human remains. According to the forensic results, the teeth and femur bone belonged to a Mondstadt citizen, and the witness account suggests that Albedo was the last person to come in contact with his body. Did Albedo really use alchemy to reduce the body to a few bones? It doesn't mean he's the killer. Trigger association. Okay. Albedo marked these three locations on the map found in the hidden compartment. There are some similarities and difference between them. Based on what we know, all three locations were likely used to hide bodies. The holes dug in each area certainly seemed big enough. But unlike the first two locations, there were claw marks around the hole in the third location. No one saw anything happen there. Dragonspine is home to all manner of monsters and wild animals. Could some kind of creature have dug up the body? Why wasn't that the case in the other locations? The marks didn't look fresh, which means the hole of the third location has been there longer than the other two. But if the hole at the third location wasn't made from around the same time, does that mean it's connected to a separate incident? Albedo's identity. Most people know Albedo as the alchemist and the captain of the investigation team. But in truth, he's a synthetic human created by one of the five sinners. Gold Reindarty, yep. Albedo's steadfast, intelligent, and treats everyone with kindness and respect. I think most people would agree with that assessment. He's also a calculated thinker. It's fair to say that if he did commit a crime, it would likely be well concealed. Up until now, Albedo has never displayed any ill will toward humanity. He also still seems like his normal self. As his friend, I shouldn't reveal the truth about his identity. That would only make things worse for him. Dragonspine has a frigid climate and is covered in snow all year round. Even so, it's home to various monsters and creatures that can withstand the cold. Deep within the mountain lies the remains of an even more mysterious creature, Durin. Although the dragon has been dead for a long time, he still possesses a peculiar life energy. Now that I think about it, a lot of strange things have happened on Dragonspine. Encounters on Dragonspine. I almost forgot. Paimon and I once encountered someone on Dragonspine who looked exactly like Albedo, and we weren't the only ones. Wait a second. Someone who looks exactly like him. Did we not think of this from the beginning? I'm guessing Albedo has a plan, so I should help him out. But what does he want me to do? Announce a break in the case? No, I should play it safe. Since I made an honest assessment of the facts, I should be honest about my doubts too. It's only fair. Besides, I think I understand what Albedo was trying to tell me just now. I'd like to address the court, if I may. I was the one who investigated the office, and I believe the results raise a few questions. Regarding the two cases addressed in the previous trial, it was established that after disposing of the bodies, the defendant used alchemy to restore the ground to its original state. But that wasn't the case at the third location. The hole was still there, with dirt scattered around the perimeter. It looked more like something had been dug up. If this was all done by one person, why wasn't the third scene given the same treatment as the others? Why weren't the traces removed? In addition, the markings around the third location weren't fresh, which suggests that the Dragonspine incident happened at a different time. For those reasons, I believe there's still a reasonable doubt in this case, and I hope the verdict reflects that. Thank you. Astute as ever.
Questions there may be, but allow me to point out. There is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the third location. And the map was found in his notes.
Oh, sorry.
That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect. Unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny that the map belongs to him.
Allow me to respond to Lilith's point. If all I cared about was proving my innocence, I would indeed do as you described, Miss Hertha, and deny any connection to that map. But that is not what I intend to do. The map does belong to me, and I did hide things at those three locations. What? There were indeed bodies at each location. I did kill and bury someone on Dragonspine.
So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes.
He said killed something. You're mistaken, Miss Hertha. The story doesn't end there. Some time ago, I encountered an uninvited guest on Dragonspine, someone who wanted to take advantage of the deserted nature of the region to eliminate me in secret. His desire to kill me led to an altercation where I killed him instead and buried the body on the mountain, the third location marked on the map.
Actually, the traveler Amber Bennett and I were with Albedo that day. The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area. If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people, their blood is on your hands.
No, you're wrong.
You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear? You've clearly lost your mind.
You're being taken away with your emotions, and I'm not saying that because she's a woman. If you would let me finish, Miss Hertha, I could get to the important part. The man who attacked me in Dragonspine was my height, with blonde hair and blue eyes, dressed in clothes nearly identical to mine. So someone who happens to look exactly like you. Exactly like him? So I was right. It does come back to what happened back then.
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine.
Yes, I killed someone that day. Someone who looked nearly identical to me. But I never said that someone was a person. I see. And it appears I need to withdraw my testimony.
What?
Everyone! I brought her!
Wait, you...
She one of the missing people?
The person who just came in. Isn't that Hertha?
What's going on?
Who are you? Why do you wear my face?
Hello to you, too.
As you can see, this is Hertha, the logistics captain of the Knights of Favonia.
I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up. You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people of Mondstadt.
Order in the court. I've been stationed on Dragonspine all these years because that is where the subject of my research lies, the dragon, Durin. Several hundred years ago, the Dragon of the East, Dvalin, defeated Durin in battle, and with help from Barbados, sealed his remains on Dragonspine. Durin was created through alchemy, one of the finest specimens of artificial life. As such, death was not a true end for him. His heart still beats and grows more revitalized by the day. My imposter on Dragonspine was a failed specimen abandoned in Durin's stomach, an unsuccessful Eterian of the Homunculus project.
Homunculus?
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there. Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine. So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle. You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome. Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you?
The two of you look identical, but judging based on demeanor, the new arrival actually seems more like the Hertha I know.
That means nothing. By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the Albedo in this room of being an imposter. How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real Albedo long ago. Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body. The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
Huh?
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented? Confused?
That's crazy. They're literally body snatchers!
You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
No, my head. It hurts.
The scar is right here.
Why they're theirs? I can't imagine this comes as a surprise. Unless your information in the Knights of Favonius has failed to mention the scar on Hertha's left arm.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
No need to panic. You could just add it now. You excel at changing your appearance, don't you? Or should I say, all Spawn Endurance life force have that ability. A powerful life force, an appearance you could change at will. Yet here you stand, formless one, paralyzed to act because you're worried using the power could affect your accomplices. Accomplices? Then Miles must be one of them. There are others too. Most of the beings under the influence of Durin's life force have gathered here, and yet their presence is what impedes her from taking action. Once you attempt to transfer, all who surround you will be affected by your power. You can't control it, because in this network of living beings, you serve as the core.
Show us your arm. Ugh! Have it your way!
Whoa!
Come on, let's go.
Hey! They're shielding the imposter!
She's trying to get away. Stop her. Don't let anyone stand in your way.
There are others trying to get in. Must be more people under her control.
So, a lot of people infiltrated. Time to get going, everyone. Yeah, I'm like, this is the Knights.
She just leaped across the room!
After her!
It's time. All units move out. Third company, keep on the imposter's tail. We finally have a chance to talk, but before I explain the events of the past few days, I'd like to make a few things clear. First, I never killed any of my fellow citizens, and I never used human remains as part of an... excuse me, sorry. I never used human remains as a part of an alchemical experiment. Second, the events of the past few days were all part of a plan. Most of the members of our order were in on it. As for the witnesses, Master D. Luke picked up on the situation long before today's proceedings. Damn. Wow, that's quite an involved plan. Indeed, follow me. They are all monsters from Dragonspine. An attack is imminent, but fear not. We've been preparing for this. We've been monitoring the resurgence of Durin's life force. Its festering nature agitated these monsters. We knew it was only a matter of time before they advanced on Mondstadt. And so we made preparations for an inevitable battle. I was hoping you could join me and provide assistance in the battle to come.
Of course. Where's our first stop?
The top of the city wall. Oh. Ooh.
Master Jean, headquarters should be secure for now. We responded in time and had enough manpower. We can even spare some for mobile support across the region.
Good. Our intel suggests the monsters from Dragonspine could be disguised as Mondstadt citizens, so be sure to exercise caution. And, in my divination revealed there are also regular people under the influence of some strange power. Not all of them are monsters. No, they look like twins. Yes, so for those people, the aim is to subdue, not harm. Before you attack, make sure to figure out what you're dealing with. That's crazy work, because you don't know.
Understood.
That's, wow.
Time to go. The wind knows me.
Captain Albedo, honorary knight, and your floating companion.
Some of the people around here are acting strange. Be careful.
Where are you? Where are you?
Into the wind.
Well, shit.
There is no escape.
Thanks for the help. I don't think we could have managed that on our own.
Really?
I hope everyone's all right. We really appreciate the help.
Venti?
Hey, Venti!
Shoot, someone's coming. Help me, please! Someone help me!
What's with the freak out? It's just us.
Ah, perfect. I can drop the act. Sorry, I thought you were regular citizens.
It's about time. I think we could proceed as planned.
I agree. Although, it's been a while since I dealt with something this big. Oh, it's gonna be pretty exhausting.
You're the fucking Archon. Who cares? Don't worry, I'll treat you to a drink for your trouble.
Just what I wanted to hear.
You're an alcoholic.
So, these two know the other's identity then?
People can make new friends when we're not here, you know?
Monsters started surging in from Dragonspine during the trial. They soon became agitated, likely in response to the core coming under pressure. Still, I never expected those monsters to have become this advanced.
The power of evolution cannot be underestimated, especially considering the fact that Doron absorbed the previous imposter.
Wait, so what about the map? And the missing bodies?
With the witnesses saw was true. I did hide those bodies as I monitored the situation in Dragonspine, and noticed that many who ventured there came back different. Some were under the influence of Doron's power, but the less unfortunate ones had already been devoured by monsters, who then assumed their appearance to infiltrate the city. Oh shit. Most of those who were replaced had no close relatives, so when their behavior changed, there was no one to notice. The monsters used their disguise to get close to people. I limited to who attempted to test.
What about the remains Diluc found? Did they belong to one of the victims?
Yes. The monsters slowly digested their victims. Sometimes they even left behind body parts to aid the transformation. All that remained of the first victim was a few strands of hair, and the second some teeth and bone.
The only bodies Albedo destroyed were the monster's mimic forms. Then he buried whatever remained of the victims to put them to rest.
Well, someone had to do it. Besides, I managed to gather some valuable data on the putrefaction of the bodies. After we defeated the doppelganger wolf or flower and dragonspine, we promised to tell each other a story, remember? Tell me the story of a gardener, I remember. I'm glad. Then you remember what I told you about Subject 2. In his pursuit to replace Subject 1, he transformed a whopper flower into Subject 3. So there was another imposter dragonspine that day. Yes, that would be Subject 2. I confronted him and buried his body in dragonspine. So you see, at one point there was something hidden in that hole you found. But Doron is becoming more revitalized by the day. Under the influence of his power, the monsters dug up Subject 2's body and returned it to Doron's stomach. Doron absorbed the failed creation along with his knowledge and way of thinking. Ever since then, all creatures spawned from his power have the ability to transform their appearance. Humans who venture to Dragonspine for too long are also bound to fall under Doron's influence. But those effects don't show themselves right away, and the extent to which a person has been affected is hard to preserve.
You saw it for yourself, didn't you?
I'm tired of voicing.
Acting strange? Those are the same people who just tried to break into the Knights of Favonia's headquarters. Durin's power remained dormant within them until, finally, it surged to the surface and seized control.
That was also our goal. If we could force a situation where the imposter had no choice but to unleash that power, all those under its influence would become violent, and thus we would know who was affected.
Wait, so what do? We can't go around hurting innocent people.
That's why I'm here. It would make me look bad if I just lazed around after promising to help.
We will use the power of Animo to restrain them for now. That should give the knights the chance to subdue them without harm. A specialized team will deal with them later. Alright, that's the long and short of the situation. It's time to activate that thing, right?
Yes. So, if there are little secrets other people shouldn't know, my identity, for example, keep it to yourself, okay? Alright, this should do it.
Wind currents? Paimon's never seen this many.
There should now be wind currents across the whole city. Everyone, can you hear me? Loud and clear, all units. What's your status?
All good. We have enough manpower to provide support. Requesting assistance at the side gate. Heading over now.
Whoa! It's long-distance wind communication! How is that even possible?
It's all thanks to Lord Barbados. With this blessing, we will succeed to defend our city.
Actually, if you face away from the current and whisper like this, no one can hear you.
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide.
You didn't have to broadcast that.
Huh? That voice. Venti? Is that you?
Oops.
Oh, you know, just a wandering bard calling for help. Thank goodness the Traveler, Paimon, and Albedo found me. Got me out of a tough spot.
Alright, now that you're okay, we should check on the statues of other areas.
Thanks, friend. May the Animo Archon protect you.
Well, that's you, so.
I've got things covered here.
Sorry, I don't like being in the middle like this, especially on a bridge. Oh, look who it is. Get back. Didn't even have to fucking move. Feel that was a close one. I suppose things are in order, Master D. Luke. I appreciate the help. No need. I didn't intervene to save you. It was my own convenience. You are in my way. Oh, well, let me get out of your hair then. I suppose we could work together, but you had just melt my ice anyway. Suit yourself. Haha, alright, tell me. When did you notice something was off? The first trial. Ah, because of the fake Hertha? No, because of you. Me? What did I do? My defense wasn't passionate enough? No, you weren't nervous enough. Tell me then, Master D. Luke, when do you think I actually get nervous? I suppose we'll see, won't we? Monsters incoming. Hey, on second thought, best not to think about it. Oh.
Verdict is... Don't get frostbite. Burn! Dodge this! Don't push your luck. This moment will be frozen in time. Retribution!
You dodged my attack, you little bitch!
Cool it! Don't get frostbite.
Burn!
They're over there! Dilu, Kaya!
We had time to make it out here. I'm guessing the other areas are secured.
What? We can't be here because we care?
Maybe this is just the closest spot to the city gate. Maintaining control over the main road means maintaining control over the battle as a whole. You made the right choice.
So what's the status over here?
All under control, don't worry. My trusty civilian volunteer and I have this area covered. I think you mean the man who held the title of cavalry captain before you. We don't have to bring that up. Well, keep up the good work. We'll go check on the status of other locations. Good luck. Oh, and I want to thank you for what you said in court. If I'm not mistaken, you were on my side by the end. Haha, believe me, he's had his suspicions since the first trial. I suppose it just didn't feel right to believe that someone who helped me in the past could be a cold-blooded killer.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Thank you for trusting me, for choosing to fight alongside us. As for you, Kaya, good work as always. I'll see you soon. Of course, stay safe. Kaya, the man you are. Get close to the injured knights of Favonius and use Barbara's elemental skill to heal them.
I'll protect us.
Alright, you should be on the mend.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now.
You're not rushing back out the front line, are you? You're still injured.
Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with the logistics from the back.
Well, maybe we could give you a hand. As I said, the situation outside is chaotic. Injured parties should not be left unattended. Those are others here who need to get back to the front line, so I'll skirt you all by myself.
Of course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Skin looks purple. Just doing my job. I'll leave the cathedral to you then, Barbara. You can count on me. I don't really know how all this started, but I do know that Jean and others have been preparing for this for a really long time. So I think everything will be alright. No, it has to be. Did I catch you at a bad time, Barbara? No, not at all. Did you need something? I just wanted to tell you that over the next few days, a lot of things are going to happen in Mondstadt, attacks and fighting, so I need you to take care of yourself. Huh? How do you know? Albedo warned us in advance. It has something to do with Dragonspine. He's our authority on that region, so we should take him at his word. Dragonspine, huh? So the city's going to be in danger? Yes, but the Knights of Favonius will do whatever we can to protect the people. But then who will protect you? Don't worry, I'll look out for myself. I promise. I forgot they're sisters! Please let them be okay out there! Sister Barbara, can you lend me a hand? Of course, coming! After this cutscene, I'm gonna get a jacket. They're here! Prepare for battle! Okay, I'm getting a jacket, BRB.
On guard, everyone! Incoming monsters at 11 o'clock!
Looks like we got 25 Hilitrolls, 2 Blazing Axe Metatrolls, and a bunch of different slimes.
Prepare elemental countermeasures!
Roger that. Oh, where? Oh. It's been so long since I played as her. I could just snipe him. Ah.
I'll race you there.
Bitch.
No one escapes my sights.
All units are now in position.
Bertha! Oh, jeez, your voice scared me just now.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident? I thought you knew about the plan.
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Jean told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better if people thought you were dead.
Yeah.
And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Jean hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, that's quite a scary thought.
I get chills just thinking about it. A monster replacing someone close to you and you're none the wiser? Don't worry. Once this is over, these monsters won't be a threat to us again.
Albedo! Are you okay? The trial wasn't too hard on you, was it? I'm sorry
This
I
voice
couldn't
kind of
be
reminds
there.
me a little bit of
I
Hiccup.
was so worried.
Same here. I thought it was all real at one point. I was in complete shock. So you did know Ember? Then it seems Eula did an excellent job of keeping the situation on the wraps, and no need to worry you two. I'm no worse for wear. Sounds like Eula, alright? She's like an impenetrable wall, that one. You're not getting a secret out of her.
Yeah, for sure. She's someone you can really count on.
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight.
It was Kaya's suggestion. He said the plan would work best with someone well-known and reputable without being too high-profile. Naturally, Miss Hertha was a perfect choice. We needed to leave a hole in our organization so she could come up with the idea that she would disappear.
Ah, so that explains the rumor that someone had fallen during a mission. Of course, it didn't take long for that to get resolved.
No, because the imposter fell right into our trap. It was all a part of the plan. First, we spread the rumor that Hertha was missing in action after some kind of incident. The news came from Kaya and Hertha's direct subordinates, which was important because we needed to be credible. The imposter saw the gap in our ranks and couldn't help but take the bait. It didn't take long for the fake Hertha to appear on the night's patrol route claiming to have survived her mission.
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making.
Hertha? Wait, she was missing? She was for 6 months? And our enemy was more meticulous than we expected. Monsters have been searching for Hertha's body in order to protect the imposter's identity, which is a more advanced way of thinking than the subject, too. So we had to wait long enough to convince that fake Hertha that she had our trust. Damn. Furthermore, we needed to give her time to gather evidence against me and convince herself that she had enough to strike.
But how did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
Not gonna lie, I did not see that coming.
There's an informant
Hertha
among
being an
our
imposter.
ranks.
Don't worry, Barbados already tracked her down. She doesn't have his blessing, so she can't hear what we're talking about right now.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself!
It was to be expected. I couldn't just reveal the truth. I had to be at the right moment, or it would have given the imposter even more fuel to use against me. She would have demanded to know how I knew about Dragonspine and the monsters in disguise. If my true identity got out, the public's trust in me would be gone. It was a trap, you see. Argue back and expose my origins, or keep my mouth shut and be seen as a murderer. Credit where credit is due. It was well thought out. I hope you're not saying that into the wind.
Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a corner.
Indeed, and I have you to thank for that, Lilith. You probably don't know it, but you've been a part of the plan since the beginning. Me, but I don't even know there was a plan. If for that, you have my sincere apologies. I know I kept you in the dark, but I had a reason. This might not sound intuitive, but I did it to make the plan even stronger. From the beginning, I knew I had to leave the letters in my office for a fair and independent reader to discover, someone willing to seek the truth. Naturally, I thought of you. I knew you would return for Windbloom. I knew you would agree to attend the trial. And I knew your sense of responsibility and justice as an honorary knight would compel you to start your own investigation. The fake Hertha, subject to, has met you on Dragonspine before. If she thought even you had lost faith in me, her confidence might get the best of her. The perfect time for us to strike. Albedo's right. You were part of our plan from the start. I hope you don't take offense at our decision to keep that from you. And please, don't be too hard on Albedo. He was just doing his best to look out for Mondstadt. Enough people were involved in the plan as it was. We had no other choice. The Honorary Knight and Paimon will always be friends of Mondstadt. We will never forget that.
Aww, that means a lot.
In that case, thank you for thinking of me. It was an honor to take part. It is us who should be thanking you, Honorary Knight. We're in the middle of a battle.
Wait, was that Eula just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
Which side gate? There's a few side gates. There? Lower? I'm confused.
Gotta say, when I saw you on the side of the road, I thought you were hurt. Not about to whack me in the head.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry about that. I was trying to run away, but I just couldn't keep going, so I pretended to be unconscious. Thought I could at least land a surprise hit on a monster that way.
I get it. That's a pretty common tactic. Oh.
Looks like this person could use some help. We'll search for a place to keep civilians out of danger. This area appears secure, so remain here in the meantime. We'll be back with an update.
Sounds like a plan.
There's so much going on. I mean, I would say the place to do that is,
Yeah!
Leave it all to me.
Coming to be.
I missed.
Feel this ancient power. Live.
Steady as stone. As a good knight should.
okay. Thanks for the help. That was over a lot faster than I expected. I'm sure you have places to be, so don't let me keep you. Rest assured, I keep the people around here safe. Be careful out there. I know victory will be ours.
Time to go.
It's all my fault. I knew Clea was fast, but disappearing like this? I only lost sight of her for one—
Explain what?
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon. What brings you here?
We're providing mobile support across the region. Was there something you needed to explain? Can you tell me anything? I hope you know that.
Yeah. Plus, we kinda already heard what you said, so...
Just tell us. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Clea, she disappeared right under my nose. I'm sorry. I'm doing all I can to find her.
I see. Please don't beat yourself up, Clea's.
Something's coming this way, and it doesn't look pretty!
Alright, finding first, conversation later.
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second.
Moment of birth.
Oh, another one!
Burst forth.
Shut up! Those bombs. I see what you mean. She's not to be underestimated.
We won! Great work, Clea. I'm counting on you to protect Eula next time, too.
Albedo, you can't be serious.
No problem. Just leave it to Clee. Are you going on patrol, Mr. Albedo? Clee heard you went camping for a few days and these monsters followed you back home.
Camping? Ah, right. The truth isn't suitable for little ears.
That's right, so I need to report back to Master Jean to settle my expenses. If you have some time, I'm sure Eula would be grateful if you escorted her back to headquarters as well.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
It would be an honor. Clea will do her best. Kinda hate it. Where to? This should be it for now. Good work, everyone. How do we fare injury-wise? Good. Our preparations paid off. Injuries are few and far between. I have the full record here. Wonderful. I'll review it in a bit. Everyone all right?
Amber?
Is it done? Yep, right as rain. We're back. Clee Captain Miss... We're back. Clee Captain Miss Eula safe the whole way. That's amazing, Clee. Eula was lucky to have you. Looks like we're still missing a few.
Reporting back, Master Jean. Mission complete.
That was really it. Good to have you back safe and sound, and great work, everyone. This operation could not have happened without you all. Your leadership is what made it possible, Master Jean. It's been a busy few days, and you should take a well-deserved break. I will, but I believe you deserve one most of all. My work isn't finished, I'm afraid. I have a few loose ends to tie up. Loose ends? Ah, yes, of course. We could talk about it back at the headquarters. Lilith and Paimon should be there, too. Alright, everyone who has finished their work should head back to their quarters or to the church to get some rest. Why not come with us, Clee? We could drink some tea and eat some freshly baked moon pies. Yes, yes! Oh, I fucking hate it.
Hi, everyone.
Minty, thank you for everything. I know there were difficult moments along the way.
Oh, well, wait. Does that mean you saw me running for my life?
No, apologies. Just forget I said anything.
Just kidding. But you're right. It was tough out there. I almost lost my hat to the wind several times.
Any notable information on the wind?
Of course! I was out on the city wall for quite some time. I heard all sorts of things. As for something notable, well, I picked up on anxious voices and a child's anger.
Durin has been isolated for centuries, but absorbing subject to emotions allowed him to understand certain truths about this world and his existence, including the fact that he's no longer Mother's only child. Or her most perfect creation. It's obvious he found that fact difficult to accept. The emotions he felt in response were quite genuine and, dare I say, human. If I eliminate the perfect creation, I'll be the only child Mother needs. This mindset aroused out of Doran's instinct to compete and survive and came to dominate all those around him. Of course, the absorption of subject two's knowledge allowed him to take a more intelligent approach, accusing me of murder. In the end, however, Doran still lacks sufficient social intelligence. The fact that his army even got this far is a miracle.
No wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
That same feeling. It's close!
Fonya? Ah, Miss Fonya. Here to make your report?
Oh, nothing much to report, actually.
Is that so? During the battle, we were talking about your transfer to the 7th Company. You were in charge of patrols post-battle reconnaissance this time. How did everything go?
No problems.
I see. So if you don't mind me asking, why did you come from that direction? And why are you alone? Do you think we're still meeting at the side gate? There was a change of plans. We sent the message over the wind in the last few minutes of the battle. There were a lot of changes during the operation, but I imagine you missed those as well, because you're under Duran's influence. You haven't since your trip to Dragonspine over 6 months ago. Don't move. Let's continue the discussion back at headquarters. Don't be scared. I'll figure out a way to free you from his power soon. Restless as a child. Alright, the others are looking after Fauna. Please tell me you can help her. I can, as long as the rest of the operation goes well.
Wait, the operation isn't over. What do we do now?
What happens next is more of a personal project. I've consulted Vindy about the possibility of calling a tripartite conference. Ah yes, that's a relatively new tradition. Grandmaster Varka came up with an idea a few years ago.
I still remember when he approached me about asking the lovely ladies of the Hexen Circle for a small favor. The chumminess caught me off guard. If I hadn't known any different, I'd have thought he was talking about his older sisters or something.
Oh, the witches.
Older sisters? Is Varka really young or something?
I wouldn't exactly call him young, but he's not old either.
He's the type to crack a joke at every opportunity, so whatever age that is. Indeed. Anyway, the tripartite conference is a gathering of three parties: the Hexen Circle, the Anima Archon, and the joint forces of the Knights and Church of Favonius. Lord Barbados was able to facilitate a meeting between Varka and the mages. Varka has quite a way with words, so he was able to gain their favor and convince them to agree to a very important request. Namely, that in Monsta's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to our nation. Yes, and now I have a request of my own, so I need the conference to convene once again. Vinty, if you would.
Of course! Traveler, pass me the Dodo communication device.
Huh? You're gonna use that thing to call them?
Just watch and learn. Okay, I think this should do it.
Dodo? Dodoko?
What's that ringing? Is it the wind or something?
Hold on, that's not the right voice.
Wait. Barbados?
Varka?
Grandmaster?
Oops, wrong contact. Sorry, Varka, you're probably busy right now.
But considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat, yeah, I'd say so.
Yes. Well, have fun with that. We can talk some other time.
All right, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my stash. I keep it in...
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash!
Don't tell me he hid it beneath the great tree of Windrise. That seems like a bit much.
Hello? Who is this?
Greetings, Miss Alice. It's Venti.
Venti? Nope, it doesn't ring a bell.
You're really gonna tease me like this? Fine. It's Barbados.
Apologies, just a bit of fun. What can I do for you, dear Barbados?
I love Alice.
You still remember the tripartite conference, right? I'm calling on behalf of a friend. He's asking for a meeting.
Oh? And which brave soul is it this time?
Albedo, captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team, requests a formal meeting with the Hexen Circle.
And what is your wish, dear Albedo?
I want to accomplish something unprecedented.
How unprecedented? Something even your mother Rhine-daughter never accomplished?
In terms of technique, no. But in terms of location and materials, yes. I mean, assuming dragons. Sorry, I'm zipping up my jacket.
Okay, that makes no sense.
You've piqued my interest. I'll be right there.
You piqued my interest. Be right where? Here, as in this office?
Hello again, everyone.
Ah, she's adorable. I'm gonna eat my protein bar, so no talking.
Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
Wow, the attention to detail.
Pleasure to see you all again. It's been a while. On behalf of the Hexen Circle, I hereby grant Albedo's request. I'm guessing you still need to prepare? Take your time. Just come find me at the long table when you're ready.
Aw, that's nice of you.
Huh, I suppose it's just my nature, darling.
Don't thank me at all, please. It makes it seem like I'm useless the rest of the time. Okay, now you give me too much credit. I admit I'm not the most, proactive Archon. You have your own hard work to thank for this result. Oh, and our friends the Honorary Knight and Paimon, of course.
Yeah, bitch.
Ah, worried about Albedo's plan? That's good to hear.
Oh no, an Archon behind you. Anyway, let's go.
Hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed? Paimon bets there's a secret snack stash hidden around here somewhere.
Stop! He's so cute!
What are you doing here? Oh, don't worry. We aren't scared of you.
Can I have him? Can I keep him?
What brings you here?
Can I keep
is
him?
it Windbloom? There are a ton of fun games this time of year.
I want him. I did sneak off to the festival for a bit, even though I couldn't play the games because of all the people. I still had a lot of fun. That's why I'm here. Albedo and I made a promise to accomplish something great together.
What do you mean?
I'm going to replace Doron in Dragonspine. I'm going to be the one who is revived and brought into this world.
Didn't that already happen? You left the storybook world, and now you're here.
Sorry. I should be more specific. Albedo said he can use alchemy to turn me into a human. No!
What?
Oh!
What you want, Mini Durin? To become human?
I don't know if I want is the word. I don't even know if there's a right answer to a situation like this. But I do know this. I have just as much of a right to this name. I don't want to lose the other Doron. Becoming human isn't as simple as just changing form. I know. Albedo talked to me about that. He said the Doron on Dragonspine is a lot more aggressive and primitive, almost like a beast. But Mom created me in a storybook. The pure parts of me can balance out the evil parts of him. If I'm honest, I don't know what it would look like if I could still be me. Okay. Maybe without complete soul, there was never really a me to begin with. Albedo said these kinds of questions are normal. We're all just trying to figure out who we are. That's so sad. But I'm not afraid of change. I want my life to have meaning, and suppressing an evil dragon becoming human will sound pretty meaningful to me. So don't worry, no one's forcing me to make this choice.
Well, turning you into a human sounds like a huge project.
But you're adorable! You don't need a change. Yeah, I'm really grateful to him. We're kind of the same boat, you know? Albedo told me he's a synthetic human. If this works, I'll be one too. We'll be the only two of our kind in the whole world. Alchemical creations allowed to live in human form. The living things are grouped together by species, and there's only one other person like me in this world. I guess that makes us family.
Definitely. You've just got to trust one another. Actually, while we're on the subject, does your friend Hakai know about this?
Yeah, I told him I was coming here to fulfill this duty. He didn't try to stop me, just told me to get a move on then. He didn't say it outright, but I think he supports my decision. Maybe he even thinks it's a good idea to go through with this. I'm a little scared, of course, but excited too. Anyway, I'm really glad I got to talk to you at a time like this. I feel a lot better now, so thanks. Hakai. Really? Oh, I don't want him to become human. He's adorable. I'm feeling a little nervous, but I also feel kind of excited. It's a strange feeling. Never felt anything like this. But don't worry, I can cope. I gotta do my best to stay in a good frame of mind so that Albedo's plan can succeed. Take away my child. Higher, bitch. Lower. What do you want? Can we change during the, please choose a suitable party events. Recommended elements. Water and ice.
It is as the stars foretold.
I hear you've got a job for me.
Like, here? No. Her, I'm like, where is it? Well, crit rate's higher, but my crit damage stayed the same. I don't know, man. Okay, all the flowers are HP. Unique hurry, what crit damage? Where's defense? Oh, there it is. Get rid of that one. Ooh, get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Man.
Don't rush. Boats are made for transferring commodity.
Okay, I'm gonna place it with her.
Begins.
Stay close and you will live.
Oh! Oh, she left. Cool. From September 28, you'll receive 4 pieces of mail. Let's see. Oh. Huh. Cool. I got a new flying companion. Alright, sir. Okay. Yeah, let's go with this. Maybe. Artifacts. I mean, they're all 20. Yeah, they're all 20. So we should be fine. Yeah.
Lizard tail, pepper, Starcon.
Just my...
Welcome one and all. Please sit wherever you like.
So, no unspoken rules to be aware of? I don't want to unwittingly park myself down on some important lady's chair.
What are you doing?
I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Barbados.
But
thank you for being so considerate. Jean didn't fancy tagging along?
A lot happened in the city today. If she left, there will really be no one around to lead the Knights of Favonius.
Never mind. I was just hoping to treat her to some tea. Oh. So, tell me, Albedo, what is this outrageous and audacious plan of yours that I've been hearing murmurings about?
Oh, Romeo, you're so cute. I'll be right to the point. I intend to kill the evil Doran in Dragon's Spine.
Oh?
I'd also like to request some alchemical reagents from the Hexen Circle.
Which ones? I'm all ears.
You doing, Romeo? First would be the flesh of that immortal monster from the mare, Javari?
Interesting.
What are you
What
doing?
else?
You're adorable. I love you, Romeo. The other is a portion of the embryo left by my mother, Reindarki.
The raw material from which she created her monsters in the past. There's not much of it left.
Romeo. I have a cat crawling on my lap. All over my lap. Making pathways. What do we want?
Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like a formula for creating life.
Correct. Doran's heart has continued to beat ever since the day he died. That means it's just a matter of time before he eventually returns. It could be centuries away or millennia, but the day will come. I spent my years investigating in Dragonspine, so I'm well aware of the danger he possesses. He has already possessed a considerable threat to Mondstadt in less than half of his original strength. There's no telling how dire the consequences could be if he ever regained his full life force. Hence, if we want to be free of the dragons free of the dangers posed by his blood and limitless vitality, we must find a way to eliminate Duran entirely. Unfortunately, Duran is a special entity. Even after that, he could reawaken at any moment. So the solution is to kill him and then resurrect him in a different form. Upon resurrection, he will no longer be the creature he once was. In fact, he will no longer be a monster at all, because I intend to transform into a human-like being. During the summer, Clea and I visit a fairy tale world called Simulanka. It was created by mages from Hexen Circle, so I'm sure you know of it.
Of course. It was even the home of one of M's children the other day. Oh, I see.
Can you stop putting your claws in me? That would be nice. It was during that journey that I learned with certainty that Doran would return to life one day. That experience inspired me. I met the pure soul M had created, and I knew if I wanted to change Duran's fate, he would be the key. Can we stop digging our claws? To that end, I devised an alchemical model for the transmutation. The soul will come from the fairy tale dragon Simulanka, the blood from the original dragon's heart, and the monster remnants from the Mar Javari. The embryo the mother left behind will form the flesh. The corrosive nature of the dragon venom and the high vitality of the monster remnants will offset each other, keeping the constructed body in perfect balance. Powerful side effects can be triggered when festering forces and life energy collide. In an alchemical setting, the results are sure to be nothing short of astounding. Okay.
The glint in your eye when you talk about these ideas. You really are your mother's child.
Do you see that as a bad thing, Aunt Alice?
Of course not. To me, you're both extraordinary individuals. I find you fascinating.
Oh, interesting.
In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help. The raw materials you seek are extremely valuable. The misuse of even the tiniest amount could cause unimaginable chaos. That said, we're happy to give you what you need. But there is one condition. You need to prove you can wield them. And so, you must pass the Hexen Circle's trial.
I just realized, are we gonna get Albedo? I could have kept Zhongli. I understand. I figured something like this might happen. That's why I asked Lilith to come along. Wait, I'm joining you in this thing? You're not gonna try to talk me into it? Oh, you need convincing? I thought you wanted to keep an eye on me. Who knows what sort of outlandish things I might attempt without someone to keep me in check. But I'm not gonna argue with you.
So you know our tricks, huh?
Aunt Alice has always loved the spectacular... Okay. Any chance to witness friends and coming together to support one another?
Success means little if you have no one to celebrate it with, no? Although, I'm afraid dear Paimon will have to sit this one out.
What? Why?
She always having to sit things out now.
The Hexencircle trials are no walk in the park, my dear. Besides, I already decided on the structure. There's only room for 2 participants, I'm afraid. No more, no less. You understand, don't you, Paimon? Oh, don't be too angry with your dear aunt.
Okay. You can turn off the charm. Paimon will stay behind.
Thank you for being so understanding. Then, whenever you two are ready, interact with the chessboard on the table. It will guide you through the trial.
Then let me make a formal request. Will you go through this trial with me? Of course, let's do this. Are you ready, Lilith? Just about.
Then, my dear children, get ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
Oh. Oh, not again. It's certainly in keeping with the Hexencircle modalities. We've been shrunken down to chest size P. What the fuck?
Whoa, you're so tiny now! Take extra care of yourselves, okay?
We see Big Paimon? What is it? Nothing, it's just Paimon's voice is even louder than usual now I'm in this size. She's always so energetic and lively, nothing can dampen her spirits. Don't worry, you'll be back with her again in no time.
You sound pretty confident, Albedo.
I feel like their voices would be way louder than that. And Alice, I didn't realize you'd be personally conducting the trial.
Well, since your mother has to recuse herself, who better than I to put your abilities to the test? I have prepared quite a riveting new performance just for you two. See? Defeat them in battle. Prove to me that you have what it takes to achieve your goal. Swashbuckle your way to victory like gallant fairy tale heroes.
Burst forth. Burst forth. One with nature. Witness my great undertaking. Come as a bee. Wind and cloud. Burst forth. Moment of birth.
Illusion shattered! Absurd!
Feel this ancient power.
Sink this! Shine down!
Feel this ancient power. Burst forth.
Look at you, Boozehound!
That witness my great undertaking. Live! Clouds high. Birds come.
Representing one with nature. Let's have a ball.
Feel this ancient power. Live!
Shake it and stir!
Moments of birth.
Oh, a cutscene!
Ugh, it had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me.
Oh, this one doesn't seem like Alice.
Well done. But this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial. Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are.
What? You okay? Battling them again? Oh shit.
The trial awaits.
Kinda wish we had Zhongli.
Only by turning the world on its head can we see its true colors. So, it begs the question, what do you see on the other side of this chessboard? Pawns earned true freedom the moment they gained legs with which to ride. So, in the spirit of Rhinebutter, I prepared a little surprise for you. No need to thank me, of course. Just a small gesture of kindness from me, Barbara, Trismegistus, to you. Oh, Albedo, you're always so charming and delightful. Unlike my own student, she can be so full of herself. I do wish she'd take a leaf out of your book.
Feel this ancient power. Burst forth. So many regrets. Moment of birth. Burst forth.
I wish I had Zhongli!
Burst forth.
Come on.
My tears. Great undertaking.
I thought I had it memorized.
There is no escape. Look at you,
Wind strike. Witness my great undertaking.
Like, come on, do something!
Torn to oblivion.
And now, a towering return to form! Witness my great undertaking!
Continuously trigger.
My knights into the
I can't!
The tidal chorus sings for you!
What?
Moment of birth!
Ah! Where's Zhongli?
Written in the stars. There is no escape.
Feel this ancient power.
Come on, dude, where are you? Come on.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Shadows of
My
fate.
power is
Illusion
immense.
shattered.
One blast is great undertaking.
It is time to slay our
No.
with one.
I can't!
This calls for some pomp and ceremony. Burst forth.
Where? Oh. I'm sweating. I was thinking from that.
Yes, very well done.
Yeah, we did it.
Oh, they've grown up so fast. I'm so proud.
Really? Well then, I'll leave you to debrief the others about today's events.
Huh? You're leaving already?
You did marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you.
I feel like Albedo didn't do
And
shit.
should you feel the need to gloat profusely to that student of mine so she knows to up her game, be my guest. Lovely tea party. But that'll do me for now. Until next time, my dearies.
You're just going to up and leave? Barbie? You'll have to forgive Barbalov. She's always on the move. And she never says where she's going either. I think she enjoys the mystique. But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. She's a very health-conscious individual.
Be nice, princess.
Barbie was satisfied with your victory. And so am I. Congratulations to you both. You can come back now. Oh, whoops. I need to turn you back to normal first, don't I?
Yeah. I was sweating a little.
You're finally back! Great job! You made it all look so easy!
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
Thank you. Felt pretty good to beat the trial. Once you've rested up, let me know when you're free and we'll head to Dragonspine.
To deal with the dragon of Dragonspine, right?
Indeed, the sooner we deal with Dorian, the better.
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
That's it? Okay. The princess still looking at him like he's weird. Princess! Princess! It's okay. He can sleep there. Set up.
Sure.
God, I rely too heavily on him now.
Got a job.
Just in case. Let me heal up a little.
Yep, this place is as freezing as ever. Paimon's hands are turning to ice. You sure? Is it warm in there?
Huh. We arrived. Sorry, Paimon. I have to get to work now.
Still beating away after all this time.
Leave it to me. You two stay on guard.
May Paimon ask a question?
You may.
Who is Durin to you? Do you think of him as one of your kind? And is he a dragon, person, animal, or monster?
From an alchemical perspective, we're both artificial creatures, but biologically speaking, we have no relation whatsoever. So to say we are kin would be categorically incorrect.
Sounds like you prefer humans to dragons, then.
It's not so much a matter of preference. Rather, as things stand, I would say I belong to the class of human. A bit a unique category thereof, but then again, most forms of life in this world possess some unique traits. I am perhaps the most unique among humans, and that I'm the only one of my kind, but soon there will be another just like me, assuming this alchemical project proves successful. I believe Mini Doran already told you of his intent to replace the Doran of Dragonspine. After my conversation with him, he also expressed a strong interest in becoming human. It's a fascinating prospect, not to mention an extremely challenging one, but I understand why he came to that decision. Do you see this as an act of creation? Well, understood in the broadest sense, this project deals with both the past and future. It stands to profoundly impact many lives. That primarily is what makes it worthwhile. Helping Mini Doran become who he wants to be is a secondary consideration, though still a meaningful one. By contrast, my personal motivations are nothing too so grand and meaningful. I'm just pursuing something I believe in. In my view, to cultivate life which the world could generate indigenously to cultivate the world itself. Whatever aids life in attaining a greater level of perfection improves the world by doing so. It is not a question of whether this ought to be done or not, merely whether I wish to. The chemical enterprise is concerned with deciphering and comprehending all forms of knowledge. That is the path I walk. Of course, that is not to say that this is just a science experiment to me. Anything that affects Mondstadt, I approach first and foremost as a member of the Knights of Favonius. Does that answer your question satisfactorily? Well, no, thank you. Finished.
Looks like a golden energy has encased the dragon's heart.
The whole heart would be too big. I don't need that much. Instead, I'm just remove the core. The rest will soon lose its vitality completely. This time, Doran's body should finally die for good.
Wait, but in that case, what's gonna happen to the fake Hertha? And what about the people who fell under Durin's influence?
The Knights will keep an eye on them, but as far as I'm concerned, eliminating Durin's influence on the citizenry and creating a new Doran through alchemy are one and the same thing. Armed with this heart, I'll be able to complete the chemical array and deal with all those issues in one go. That's crazy. What is this? Looks like a tooth. Maybe there'll be some interesting history behind it. What does this do?
Gather! Order guide you!
Of death.
Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
I miscalculated.
Ah. Anyway. Did you hear that? That's weird. Let's call it a day here. Thank you for accompanying me.
Pleasure. We sure learned a lot.
Mondstadt's a lively place during the Windbloom Festival. You should take a look around and pick out some nice souvenirs for yourself.
Oh yeah, the festival! Wonder who the Windbloom star is gonna be this time. Well, we've been too busy dealing with this situation the entire time. Who else would be free to work during the Windbloom?
I'm sure we'll find out on the day of. Will we? Wait until 2 days. I want to make it daytime. Okay.
The Windbloom Festival is about to begin! Let's go check it out!
Well, I'm going. Hehe. Sorry. Since we're here, I'm gonna
Add Astra.
add Astra applesauce.
Thank you for
Ad Astra Abyss.
Wait, all the way up there. At night, motherfucker! As y'all know, during this year's Windbloom Festival, the people of Mondstadt have been together to defeat several waves of monsters that tried to invade our city. Accordingly, we would like to award the title of Windbloom Star to someone who made an outstanding contribution to the defense operation. This is someone who may not look like a strong warrior, but whose keen insights played a vital role in gaining control over the conflict. His words and songs... Oh, Vinci! I've always had a way of... Oh, wow! Now you... Let us give a round of applause to this year's Windbloom Star, Vinci the Bard!
Amazing!
Bendy! Huh? No way! You're really gonna pick me?
Why not? You're the perfect person for the job.
Alright. Does that mean I get unlimited free drinks at the tavern?
I'm sure they'll be more than happy. I'm sure they'll be more than happy to support this year's Windbloom Star. If you like, you can even take a drink while you give or accepting speech to the crowd.
In that case, instead of a speech, how about a song? Everyone! The best bard in the land is about to begin his performance, so don't go away. Gather round and lend me your ears.
I hereby exercise the prayer of information. Oh, poor baby. Oh, shit. Flowing water, refining fire, fortifying wind. Traverse the 18th, worldly, and 20th passage. Emergent soul into the mortal realm. Elevate festering flesh into sacred bone and blood and bone. O sages, witness my grand endeavor. Shit! How was it? Not bad, right? Okay. He has wings? He has wings?!
Albedo, how did everything go?
Very smoothly, I say. We achieved our goal.
Really? So Mini Durin looks like a human now?
Correct. However, his newly formed body is still stabilizing. We should give him some time. Incredible work, Albedo. I graciously accept the compliment. It really is rather remarkable what we've accomplished.
So, how do you feel right now?
Quite good. I did what I set out to do and achieved a personal goal. I think even she would have made a rare facial expression had she seen it.
She?
My master and mother, Gold Rhindorty. A long time ago, she sent me to Mondstadt with instructions to complete a task of monumental importance to find the truth of the world. I had a theory about what she meant, and in time I was able to corroborate it. Sure enough, finding the truth of the world basically stood for getting a life. That might be easy for most people. For someone like me, it meant doing a lot of learning about a lot of things. I had to find out about myself and the world around me, get to know me, and get to know other people. Life is the space that exists between me and the world. To become truly human, I had to inhabit that space. So for an artificial human, finding life is in some sense equivalent to finding truth of the world.
So that's what she meant, huh? Well, no wonder those monsters wanted to infiltrate the city and replace you. They wanted your life for themselves.
Being alive is just existing, but having a life is what makes you truly human. I think that's the message she wanted me to get across to me. So I found this whole series of events has given me a new inspiration. Becoming human is only the beginning. What follows is the choices a human has to make in life, as well as the kinds of family bonds they will form. Most people would probably see the events of the last few days as something out of a nightmare, but for me, it's just a part of my family life. I fear that the carefree existence my brother has enjoyed this far will now come to an end. Just like me, he will have to step into this world and face the same constraints as everyone else.
You've got an unusual family, that's for sure.
Well, I suppose we get it from our mother. She's highly unusual. There are all kinds of families in the world. Some base their life around the family store, others around the farm. In my family, I suppose we tend to the flower beds, and now I'm a gardener too. As long as you feel like you've gained something from the experience. Uh-huh. Master never showed her face, but the Hexen Circle knows what I've done. That means she knows as well and gave her approval. Since devouring Nebris, it would seem she has finally found a modicum of peace. And if so, then I'm truly happy for her. She didn't always have a penchant for madness, you know?
Devouring Nefarious?
Nefarious?
What's Nefarious?
It's the name of the ruler of life.
What?
Aunt Alice told me about it not too long ago, but it came as no surprise. I knew Master would do it sooner or later. As for the ruler of life, all I truly know is this: Nefarious is not gone. Instead of because of Master's action, she and Nefarious are now one. In any case, thank you so much for your life during this ordeal and for choosing to stand by my side through it all.
Of course. That's what friends are for.
Paimon took the words right out of my mouth. Hearing you say that means more than I can say. I'll make sure to pass along this sentiment when I report back to Master Jean.
Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters? Well, good luck with the report.
Thank you. I'll get going. I don't know. Yeah, he may be human.
This Windbloom Festival turned out to be a special one.
I feel
it feels like we really made a difference.
The only place he would be not looked weirdly upon is most likely in Azuma, because they'll think he's an Oni of some type.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! If the Windbloom star has already been chosen, what is this year's Windbloom gonna be?
Wanna take a guess?
Venti! You're back!
Well, I couldn't keep my two dear friends in the dark about this year's Windbloom, now could I? What do you think of the Cecilia?
It's quite fitting.
The true feelings of the prodigal son. A sentiment as sweet and warm as a gentle spring breeze. Perfect for the season. Traveler, give me your hand.
Huh?
The mages are very pleased that you and Albedo managed to pass their trial. Albedo received the materials he sought, so you deserve something in return as well. The
My brother?
Hexen Circle wants you to have this. It contains something entirely one of a kind. A secret of sorts. When the time is right, it will reveal itself to you. So no need to open it right away.
Uh-huh.
Wow! A gift and a mystery all in one!
Can I look at it?
Sure love their secrets, huh?
Can I look at it?
According to the sender, you are probably the only person who could make use of something like this. So I suppose it belongs with you.
Alright, thanks.
Well, all I did was deliver it. Although, I did go to great lengths during this whole ordeal. I suppose a reward for my efforts wouldn't be out of the question.
A drink.
You've helped a lot, Venti. How about we treat you to a drink?
Someone sounded like an alcoholic.
Really? Oh, I'll hold you to that, you know. No going back on your word.
Even though I don't think he can get drunk.
Of course not! Let's go to the tavern right now!
Music to my ears. Oh, I'm so happy I could fly. Oh, it's like this festival was made for me or something.
Yeah.
When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free. Through shadows so cold, he saw wisdom untold, chasing a fragrance the wind only knows. Thus wistfulness waned and faded into night as he stepped from the darkness and into the light.
We completed it, guys. For a second I thought that said plagiarism. I was like, what? Adventure rank 57. I wonder if I had continued playing throughout the year if I would be nearer to 60. Most likely not. The here takes forever. Why does it keep bringing me back here? Does it want me to pull? I can't. Dang. I was hoping that would be a purple. Oh, this. Okay. What? A star? Dazzling, mysterious gift. A glittering crystal ball adorned with a star-shaped gemstone bestowed as a reward for passing the Hexen Circle's trial. According to the one who presented it, excuse me, it is not something that an ordinary person can master. For now, the crystal ball lies dormant as though it was waiting for its perfect time to shine. Interesting. This is not the summer. This is the summer one. This leads you to Nod Cry, I think. Hold on, let me... Where is it? Yeah, over here, Nod Cry. Have yet to explore it, as you can see. I wonder how... Hold on. That's not what I'm looking for. The journey home. Vulcan Moon. Prelude. Looks like some people played it for like close to 3 hours. I only played like a teeny tiny bit of it. Someone did it for almost 4 hours. Let me see how long I've streamed so far. I'll do a tiny bit of the Welcome Moon. Oh. I need fabulous, fabulous. I need more. I need.
Threat eliminated. Scanning for next target.
Oh.
Traveler.
Okay, this
Paimon.
has voice actors,
Annihilation
so.
mode disengaged. Chat mode activated.
Chat mode, huh? Huh. You'd probably get along well with a Fontanian magician friend of ours. She does modes instead of moods, too.
Good morning. Nice to see you again. What lovely weather we're having.
Hey! Don't you start too. One robot's enough.
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3 greetings in a row equals thrice the greetment. Hypothetically speaking.
Where did you get greetment from? Never mind. You're doing a whole lot better than the last time we met.
Yes. My cognition and language modules are recovering well. I can now sustain fluid conversation. But I have still been unable to retrieve the memory containing the code to the cryptex. I will keep trying. Sincere apologies. Yes, now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that object in your hand? A new model of source mechanism? Flower. Flowers are plant reproductive organs. But I detect no signs of life.
It's more like a flower built from mechanical components.
Understood. A flower-shaped machine component. What is its function? Which module is it designed for? Is it compatible with my hardware?
It doesn't have a function. It's just for looking at. You know, a cute little souvenir.
Cute little souvenir. But if it serves no function, for what purpose was it built? A cryptex is for sending messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for? Gratitude?
Yeah. If someone helps you out, you help them back. And if someone gives you a gift, you get them something in return. That's how we show gratitude to other people.
The Flower Feather Clan took me in, so I'm neutralizing threats near their territory. Like that?
Yes, exactly. You got it. So, it all makes sense now, right?
But is this not tit for tat? I heard Mr. Kenichi use this term.
No, that's completely different.
I will. Gratitude.
In terms of its purpose, think of it as a memento of your friendship.
Memento? Important memory. Memento.
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better. Gotta look your best for your big journey. It's just a flower. It's not that heavy. Just think of it as a little souvenir from me. Something to take with you on the road. That's right, a souvenir. Sometimes when people have something important to remember, they'll pick an object to use as a reminder of that thing. Even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take 1,000 times, maybe 2,000, but maybe one day, you'll see the flower bloom, and suddenly, you'll remember the reason for your journey. No, everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as your journey is yours and no one else's. Besides, I have no plan to go to war against him. We both owe each other far more than our mere lives. If either of us actually wanted to claim on that debt, all they'd have to do is ask. If anything, I pity him. In a way, his situation's not so different from yours. But in his case, it's turned him into something neither human nor dragon. The more he chases the sun, the more it blinds him to the creatures who live by its light. You were once, well, she was once the enemy of humankind. And Ochkan doesn't care to distinguish between you and her like Ishkik and I do. He sees you as the same being. So if you stay behind, and especially if you help me, it'll only stoke the flames of his blind hatred even further. Come on, you have bigger things to worry about than me right now. You have a huge journey ahead of you. That should be your focus. Have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they lose their leader, someone else will take up the mantle. Heck, even a child who's barely learned how to walk could do it. All right, time to go. Some things are destined to be forgotten. Don't let it get to you. In 1,000 years' time, you'll have a life far, far away from here. So go. Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
Inefa? Inefa, what's wrong?
I was... Sincere apologies. My cognition module crashed for a moment. It is now fixed.
Is it because you've been fighting for too long? Oh, you need to rest. Come on, let's get you back.
Back? Back to the Flower Feather Clan?
Yeah, of course. Everything else aside, Adieta and her folks will be leaving soon. Don't you want to say a proper goodbye?
Yes. The closer I am to the Flower Feather Clan, the more erratic my cognition module becomes. Occasionally, unidentified data surfaces from my memory banks.
And Nefa had a similar reaction to this when Jalen said the name Lanka? Yanka?
Memory data? So, what about that curse Shilonen mentioned?
What about
Isn't
that
that hard
curse?
to remember anymore?
Sorry, I'm stretching.
It does. Even now, it still hurts. I have merely switched off the corresponding facial expressions to avoid making other people uncomfortable.
Is that a robot equivalent of I'm just used to it now?
But if I do not recall my memories, I cannot complete my task.
So, is this why you've been spending so much time out here?
When memory data surfaces, there is a high probability that my cognition module will crash. This constitutes a safety risk. Therefore, I have been spending time away from the tribe.
A safety risk, like what happened at the Children of Echoes? Come back with us. No need to worry about safety risks with us around.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever happens, we'll make sure things don't get out of hand.
Maybe going back to the tribe will trigger some useful memories. Adita would really like to say goodbye to you in person.
Assessing relative combat capability. Paimon, approximately 1/5.
1/5? Of what?
Traveler. Risk mitigated. Strategy accepted.
Great, let's go. I never opened that portal over there. Oh, I want fabulous. I need more. I need. Oh, I need. Whoa. What the fuck was that? Aha! I wanna fuck up these guys. Hold on.
Solidify!
One with nature.
Look alive! Hi!
Into the wind.
Hey, bro. Guys, your friends are dead.
The wind knows me.
Killed them all. Anyway, now that's that. Teleport.
I can't thank you enough for hosting us these past few days. And thanks for agreeing to look after an Effa. I know it's a lot to ask.
No problem, Bipes.
It's alright. She'll be in good hands.
She never came back. I guess I'll have to leave without saying goodbye.
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have so much to look forward to in Liyue. All those Shao lanterns lighting up the sky. You've always wanted to see that.
Yeah, how exciting.
Amu. Joashin. I am back.
I am back.
Huh? Inefa? You brought her back? Thanks so much. Don't mention it.
Also, gratitude for the flower. What does it feel like
I want to see how far
to
I
know
am
where
in
you
this.
are returning to?
That's a strange question.
Where's Paimon from?
As soon as you're all better, you'll be returning to Notcry. Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually heading there ourselves soon. Maybe we can travel together.
Not cry. Is that home?
Okay.
Huh?
Cognition module unable to define home.
So essentially I'm like
All the
an
memory
hour
data
in
that has presented
this
itself
quest.
recently has been related to Natlan. But the merchants tell me that I have family waiting for me in Notcry. If I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from? And will the post-recovery me be the same me that I am now, or someone different?
Phew. That's a deep question.
Well,
What is it
different.
that you're afraid
Could be
of?
You of the past and you of the
Are
current.
you worried the new you will be so different you don't even recognize her?
Finding near synonyms for mind and conflict. Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split, will it change the way I define home?
Huh. Now that's a tough question. A lot of people and a lot of Saurians spend their whole lives searching for an answer to that. But if you want my opinion, home is somewhere you can always return to. Wherever that might be. No matter how far you fly,
I
there
think
will
that's
always
what
be someone back there
Mondstadt
waiting
is
for
to
you.
us.
No matter how battered and bruised you get, you can always go back there to rest and recover. I guess you could say it's somewhere you belong. Wherever it is that your memories guide you back to.
That's so dramatic.
I'm sure it'll be somewhere you feel safe. Somewhere you feel you belong. Of course, everyone's situation is different. I don't know how applicable my experience is in your case, but consider it a reference point, I guess.
Okay. Recorded under reference data.
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more than one home? There's no law against it.
Squawk!
Someone's looking for us. Hopefully this means there's been some progress. Don't be afraid to recover your memories. They might contain the answers you're looking for.
Got it.
Recover your memories. Malfunction. Have you forgotten why you cast them away to begin with?
Is that inside of her? I was thinking that maybe that was in the past, but now I'm wondering if that's inside of her.
Time to go.
Oh, it's Sir Lolly. Didn't think it'd be you.
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the Traveler? And anyway, no one's more qualified than the Masters of the Nightwind when it comes to Natlan's ancient history.
Ancient history? Wow. Even by Lolly's standards?
If you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. I don't know if you noticed, but Kenichi's little sidekick has been acting a little strange around Inefa.
Aja? Uh-huh. Whatever it is. Yeah, you can say that again.
After you parted ways, Kenichi put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then he had Aoife send Kakuku to torment him for another night.
Poor Aja. He had it coming though.
Finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his cool and let slip a crucial piece of information.
Sovereign ruler?
Words.
What?
Sovereign ruler.
Sovereign ruler? So what? Isn't that just how he introduces himself?
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 dragon lords who ruled Natlan in ancient times.
I think I've heard of them. Don't think I've heard of them that much. Yeah.
Wait, really? How? It took me forever to figure this out.
Well, we know a dragon.
Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyro Dragon using secret source technology. They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. Each ruled over a portion of Natlan's territory. But one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. Even most of their names are unknown now. Long since buried in the sands of time. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of Ahau's mouth, I would have had no idea where to even start.
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day. He has quite a history then, huh? Which of the 13 was he?
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly refused to reveal which of the sovereign rulers he was. My guess is that he doesn't even remember. Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And Ahau, well, it hardly seems like he's still in his prime. I'll bet he's lost most of his memories and power by now.
Lost memories.
Yet, despite that, Ahau seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby. Specifically, it's the core in your chest he was reacting to.
What? Inefa's a sovereign ruler too?
Could be. Kenichi and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on Ahau, in case he reveals anything else. But so far, it seems like those 2 words are all he remembers.
Darn! So the trail's gone cold.
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from Inefa so far. And as it happens, out of the sovereign rulers that I was able to dig up information on, there was one who had a very close relationship with Lianka. Her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the 8th Lord. She ruled over what is now the Flower Feather clan's territory. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising a human. Lianka.
Huh? Shasta, did you know this?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by a dragon. And of the 6 heroes, she had the closest relationship with dragonkind. After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path. She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and Saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past grievances between humanity and dragonkind. She stood up for the weak, protecting them from those more powerful who sought to exploit them. Gradually, a community of like-minded people and Saurians gathered around her, united by their desire for freedom and equality. And that was how the Flower Feather clan began. But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her dragon mother's name, or what became of her in the end.
Anefa?
Oh, sorry. My cognition module is acting up again. At some point during this conversation, it started behaving very erratically. You mentioned that the priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers was executed. Might I ask how?
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. The only records we have are vague references from after the fact. It's very possible that this is mere speculation or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight to it. But for what it's worth, it's said that a curse was placed on the priestess by one of the other rulers. If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions. In the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the priestess's mind was ultimately destroyed.
Jeez, what a bizarre method of execution. Definitely sounds like the history writers used some artistic license there.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior. So, do you think that my origins have something to do with this sovereign ruler?
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct connection you have to the Eighth Lord. But since the name Lianka seems to ring a bell for you, why don't you look into it yourself? I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Have a look if you're interested. Here, take them.
You mean me?
Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. I need you to join me, discreetly.
Am I hearing your thoughts?
It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. I'll explain everything shortly when you catch up with me. Well, I need to get going now. If I find out anything more, I'll keep you updated.
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Bye, St. Lolly.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement.
Okay.
Whether you're up in the sky or down below the ground.
Leaves immediately.
Hello, traveler.
Hello!
Well, see, Lolly hasn't told you everything. There's another sovereign ruler that Inefa might be connected to, not just the one from the Flower Feather clan.
Oh, is it an evil one?
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle, they fought against Ishkik and Lianka.
What? Why didn't you say anything?
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Inefa responds. And, well, Seat Lolly has debriefed me on how it went. Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Lianka. And to me, that says we need to tread very carefully when probing her about the 11th Lord.
What about the 11th Lord?
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers. And the most hostile towards humanity. When the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. She sank into despair and insanity. but the rest is lost to history. There's no way to find out what became of her, or even what her name was.
Remember, though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure intelligence, built with secret source technology. I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
The point is, if Inefa really does originate from the 11th Lord, then we need to...
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be any different from what they did to Lianka's mother?
Chaska, what brings you here?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something back there. Unless it's a Paimon brain. Or a robot brain.
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you out of this. It's just that see, Lolly's spell only works on the Traveler. But Chaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concerns here. This is not baseless speculation. Ever since Inefa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasingly aggressive. It's as if they're drawn to each other. Inefa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so,
Minnie Doran could also live here.
Memory, all of us, all of humanity, will instantly become her enemy.
I've been keeping an eye
his
on
features
movements of the
wouldn't look
Feather Clan.
too weird, considering
Whatever she
half
was in
the
the
people
past,
have different
whoever she
features.
becomes in the future.
With her
I trust
elf
who she is today.
ears.
Even if the past and future Inefa
With her
are
robot
a completely different
look.
person from who she is now.
Well, futuristic, I want to say.
If you're suggesting that there's a
No, I was like
volatile force
homegirl's
within her,
tail and
threatening to
ears.
rise up and take over at any given moment, that makes two of us. But no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird, not Koichi, not my dad. So what right do I have to give up on her? If Lianka was here, I have every confidence that she'd say the same. Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her. The heroes managed it, so there's no reason we can't too.
Especially with Tamani on this team.
Fine, fine. I had a feeling this might be your reaction.
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make us realize how serious the situation is. You know how I know that? Because when I was a kid, they brought me to you for treatment, and you didn't give up on me either.
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny by this point. Just know you've been warned, all right? Watch out for any new developments and make sure you know where she is at all times.
That really sounded like a granny talking to a rebellious teen.
Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet, you know. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you should get back on Inefa watch, and we should get back to investigating.
Help! Someone! Oh, Chaska? What are you all doing here? And when did Shilonan show up?
Paimon, you were supposed to stay with Inefa.
Oh, right, Inefa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven scrolls and then flew up.
Did something trigger a new memory?
No idea. But it must be something important, because she sure looked like she was in
Oh.
a hurry.
Okay, Chaska, you're our eye in the sky. Find out where she's gone. We'll inform everyone else. Tell them to be on high alert.
Roger that.
I'm coming with you.
Don't you want to discuss this first? Hey, wait up!
Excuse me. Oh. We're going.
Let's fly. Slow down! Paimon's gonna
I don't even know how to go fast. Oh. Oh.
Target acquired. Activating annihilation mode.
Whoa, are these all secret source automatons?
Let's take them out.
Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chaska. Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later.
I forgot. I have the rest of my team.
Shines eternal.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night, one with nature. Lots off.
Gather! This is order.
Hit cleanup sequence initiated.
Wind strike.
Solidify!
Let's get it on. Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Hey. Phew. Oh, girl, you didn't even fight.
Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Boss, what do we do now? We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working. We can't keep waiting around for her to leave the settlement.
Oh, they're trying to lure her out with the...
Well, well. An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization. If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an unpredictable variable you need to watch out for.
Us? Wait, what
Let's
is that?
fall back. This isn't worth the risk.
What was that red glowing orb next to us? Was that Paimon?
Hamu,
That doesn't make
Arieta,
sense.
are you okay?
I'm fine, but Mom's hurt.
I'll be okay. I just hurt my ankle. Inefa got here just in time.
Why would they do this? Why?
Look, no one could have known the automatons would ambush you here. Don't blame yourself.
Wait, how did Inefa know to come here? Did she sense that they were in danger?
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons talking.
Well, that's interesting.
Even now, I still hear them.
Really? Paimon doesn't hear anything.
Hypothesis. Language module requires translation functionality. Please wait. Finished. Please try again.
Whoa, that was quick. How come you're so familiar with their architecture?
I have seen them many times before. At least I think so.
More random memory data, I guess.
Wow! It's actually talking!
Hey, what do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control. They made us attack you.
The Fatui.
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and besides, we know everything they're up to. Has another Fatui regiment infiltrated Natlan?
The Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Ugh! Why is it getting so choppy? Bad signal, maybe?
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these words with what I've heard so far, I believe the full message should be: the Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
But we heard her say it.
So all the recent automaton attacks, the Fatui were behind it all along?
Dun dun
They
dun.
stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
No.
So who are you?
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn? Who or what is that?
Hypothesis. This appears to refer to Me, or more specifically to my core.
So she is the 11th dragon.
Dawning Morn, please come with me and return the core.
I think she wants me to go with her to return the core, so she can repair the damage done by the Fatui.
Wait, you mean she knows you?
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name, 11th Lord.
Well, shit.
What? So, Inefa is the 11th sovereign ruler?
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. We shouldn't trust everything it says. You say Inefa is the 11th Lord. What proof do you have?
Return to the 8th Lord's territory, and you can restore all of your memory data.
Inefa? What did she say?
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore all of my memory data.
8th Lord? Lianka's mother's territory? What does the 11th Lord have to do with that?
You were split, then exiled, and finally reborn.
Ugh, this is getting weirder by the second. What did she say this time?
Excessive signal interference. Unable to translate. The signal should improve as we get closer to her territory. Traveler, Shaska, shall we proceed?
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan recently. They're kind of a special ops team. Definitely not your average soldiers.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancient civilizations. They say they're trying to make some sort of inference. The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in Nodcry, known as Marionette.
Oh, lovely.
Marionette? How exactly do you know all this?
I, heard bits and pieces at the market in Nasha Town, but I figured they were just rumors. Didn't realize it was true.
Is that right? How come I'm only hearing about this now?
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I said, I thought they were just rumors anyway. Didn't want to worry you.
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh? Who's stronger, them or Inefa?
Inefa, of course. But still, maybe you should tread carefully here. Inefa's already had to rescue us so many times now. I'd be mortified if anything happened to you.
Probably after this, I'm gonna end it.
You're right. First things first.
I'm halfway through the quest, but
Amu's injured. We should take her back to the tribe and get her checked out.
Means...
And as for this 11th Lord business, we need to discuss this with the others
continue
before
the rest of
deciding
this
how to
quest
proceed.
on another live stream. An 11th Lord, with her memories back, will probably see humanity as her enemy. Jalen and Satali's worst fears might be coming true. We need to tell them.
Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and Marionette is very concerning. But we should probably come up with a plan before checking things out.
Understood. Destination cancelled.
Don't lose hope. This is still a big breakthrough. We'll follow up on this all soon. We'll follow up on all this soon. It won't be long.
Yes. New destination. Flower Feather Clan.
Traveler, Inefa, could you check that the coast is clear? I'm gonna patch up Amu, then head out.
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad has some things to take care of, so I'll be staying out here a while longer.
You're not coming back with us. Why not?
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all our goods are safe. Don't forget, they're our ticket to a great new life in Liyue. Don't worry, Dad will be back very soon.
Look at her little twisty ponytails.
I promise it's going to be okay.
I'll get help as quickly as I can. If anything happens, save yourselves first.
Huh? Why'd it stop moving? Has it malfunctioned on us?
Leroy, merchant. His portrait is hung up at the Fatui stronghold.
I knew it.
You're saying
I
Joro
fucking
Sheen
knew
might
it.
be a Fatui spy? And he's staying behind as their eyes on the ground. But should we really leave Anefa here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just... Are you sure you'll be okay keeping an eye on her by yourself?
I'll be fine. If we get anything more out of automatons, she's the only one who can make sense of
You're
it.
not wrong. We need all the intel we can get on Marionette and the Fatui. As far as I'm concerned, they're a bigger threat than any sovereign ruler. Still, even with your abilities, be sure to stay on your guard. And not just because of the Fatui and the 11th Lord. It's that automaton, too. I'm still not convinced we can trust it. Why the sudden request for assistance from the 8th Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Lianka's mother survived? Surely there'd be at least some mention of that in the tribal legends.
I don't think... Okay, I don't think she's the 11th.
Something
I think
just
she's
doesn't add up.
the mom in the 11th cursed her for being a traitor to dragonkind.
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu and Adieta to safety.
I will.
He's on the move. Huh. So much for keeping the goods safe. Do we think he's going to meet someone? Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed. This could be our chance to get our hands on some really useful intel. Either about the sovereign rulers or this marionette person.
Shall we follow him?
Let's do it. Make sure you leave a trail so we can, be traced.
Stealth mode activated.
Shit.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud?
Too bad we can't crouch. Dang. I don't want to finish this.
Now, why would someone dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere? Unless it's the entrance to one of the sovereign ruler's territories.
The territory was sealed by Lianka. This was once one of the secondary access tunnels.
Hey, that was pretty clear this time. What's changed?
Getting closer. Increased activity in language module.
What do you mean by sealed?
Lianka sealed the territory to stop Ochkon finding it.
Huh? You're breaking up again. Oh, looks like the signal's still pretty choppy.
Lianka sealed the territory to stop Ochkon finding it.
Huh.
Later, the Fatui found a weak point and broke in.
Sounds like those Fatui have made this their stronghold. Well, this is probably a good point to stop. What do you think? Inefa? Oh no! What's she doing? Just charged right in!
Sigh. I take my eyes off her for 2 seconds and now this. She said wait.
Traveler, are we going after her? Or waiting here?
We're going after her. Promise to watch over her.
All right then. But let's be careful.
I mean, fuck. I don't want to. I was hoping we would just pause there. Hold on. Yeah, I think we may just stop here. Sounds like there's a lot of fighting going throughout the thing. More storyline, more fighting. Yeah. I'll just stop here.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew
So
at
basically,
dawn,
yeah,
or a bubble
I got an
rising
hour
through water.
left. We're gonna stop it here.
Transitory.
No, oh, hold on. I know I said stop it there, but give me 1 second. Curious. Another rains we fought. What is that? Oh, there's Nod Cry. Is there any guys swimming? I don't see anyone swimming. We've all been not a soul to hear. Oh, hello. You're not who I'm looking for, though. I'm like, are they flying high? No, shit. I thought I found a swimmer. And so he spoke, and so he spoke, that Lord cast a mirror. Where's that? Is that a little boost? Oh, we can't enter it. You know, I thought for sure there'd be swimming guys here. Oh god. Just wanna open the map a teeny tiny bit. Just a little bit. Imagine I pull up and it's like in Azuma where I can't enter. Okay, hold on, let me get to this. Activate that. Okay. I'm sure there's probably going to be an easy way to transport between the two areas. Will I make it easy? Nah. Let's see where. I don't think there's a thing there. Whee! Can't wait till I eat my sandwich. I don't know what I'm making tonight for dinner. Aha, I'm seeing stuff. I can't believe they did not cry instead of the Tesserita. This country, whatever the fuck it's called. Oh, close to the sand dune. Whoa!
Macra, here we are! The atmosphere here sure is one of a kind!
Well, fuck!
That's strange. I sense a familiar power.
There's no way. I don't have stamina food on me. Oh, those are whales. Okay, we're going to... Shit. We're gonna try that again. I know, I'm like, I could've just spent this time completing the rest of the prelude. I think it ejected me out because it started that thing. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Second time's a charm. Oh, I could have used my thing. Well, she bought my life. On the road again. Can't wait to get on the road again. I wonder if getting out will reset that bar. Right. No, it didn't reset that smaller bar. That fucking sucks. Oh well. Get in there. Sooner or later, we're getting there. Is he gonna kick us out? He may kick us out again. So I don't know if we can use those mechanics. Okay. Fuck, it does eject us. We'll try to swim for that island. Cool it. What if I pulled a Kaya bridge? And I don't have Homegirl, so I couldn't do her. I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Let's see. Oh, first stretch. Okay. And even if we make it to that island, I don't think we'll be able to make it to Even with Mona. Hold on, I'm curious. How to get to nod. Not nod. Cry. Oh. What the fuck was that? So if I finished, yeah, there's no way I'm making it. If I finish, you know, this area, I'd be able to be teleported to Nightcry, or I do a frozen river, one or the other. Not frozen river.
Inactivity
Frozen
serves no purpose whatsoever.
bridge. Ooh, Outlander, want to try Eyes of it? No. Actually, I do want to.
Be prepared.
See this. Shouldn't be too much, yeah. Alright.
Time to go.
We're gonna end it there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next live stream, whatever that is. Oh my god. Yeah, whenever that is. It will probably continue to be Genshin Impact because I would like to try to reach Nightcry before streaming anything else. And now I also have to look up videos on like the which one do I truly want with the Xbox handheld? We'll see. Okay, I'll see you in the next live stream. Bye.